being able to touch, have a
Mhm.
tangible outcome or product. That sounds exciting to me.
Why a
Mhm.
master's and why in design and manufacture?
So when I graduated with my bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering, I felt
Mhm.
like I was just barely getting my feet wet. Like I didn't know enough to go out in the world and say, I'm a mechanical engineer, I know what I'm doing. So I decided to go for my mechanical engineering master's degree so that I can continue to learn more and continue to take some more advanced classes on the subject. And it was very exciting. I loved it.
Yeah. So so then you did the master's, but why design and manufacture? Was there anything about that niche that was just super exciting to you or?
Yeah, yeah, maybe I think just the thought of being able to create anything
Mhm.
out of nothing, from concept to actually manufacturing. I mean, that sounds amazing to me. It's like, okay, this is in your head today. You put it on paper, you design it, and then all the other pieces that come together, eventually you're able to touch it. Being able to touch, have a
Mhm.
tangible outcome or product. That sounds exciting to me. And also just the classes that I took had to do with asking questions and getting feedback, customer feedback, in order to improve products.
Mhm.
And that was very exciting to me as well. So I guess I enjoyed the idea of more of an overall well-rounded process and understanding the whole process as a whole, and seeing the big picture, and being able to bring something from beginning to end. So
Yeah, and I think those are wonderful reasons to go into it. And looking at your career timeline, I saw that you worked for a shipbuilder, so I imagine you got to apply some of those manufacturing uh, and design kind of concepts that you learned in your master's as well.
yeah, well, more than anything, I feel like those concepts can be translated into real life,
Hmm.
because when you're trying to do a good job at no matter what it is, you need to take into account the customer feedback. You need to take into account, multiple, like all the stakeholders feedback to be able to truly make a product, or provide a service that is wanted and that it is what people are expecting. So I think that in the manufacturing industry, yeah, that proves true within the actual facilities and the work that you do there. But just in anything, I feel like in anything else that you do in life, even with just, at home or your personal life, it's applying those concepts really go a long way.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that 100%. I feel like engineers make good partners. I feel like we're very organized. We keep track of things. We I think we run a
Spreadsheets
pretty good,
for
yeah,
everything.
spreadsheets, budgets, run a good, I feel like handy. I think engineers make the best housemates. I think we definitely know how to keep a house in order as long as our work life is not just completely taking over. Yeah.
Well,
Point of
yeah,
view,
I
I
like to
think.
be able to touch and know what I'm making is right.
Yeah. No, I am the
So
same
Thank you
way.
so much for
So,
watching this segment of the Engineering Success Podcast. If you liked it, make sure to check out the other videos down below that are recommended to you. And if you really like the podcast, make sure to subscribe right down there in the middle. We really appreciate it. It's free to you and helps us a lot out. And last but not least, the best way to help the show grow is to comment down below. So leave your comment if you have any thoughts about this segment. Thanks.
I ain't chasing payments, still playing in the basement while I'm working on arrangements. They heard the kid in 50 countries, thank God that's amazing. But I'd rather thank Spotify, they put me on the station.